among heavyweights. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Opening round scheduled for 10. Early on here, we're going to focus in on a lot of what these fighters have to offer. But when you look at him right away, Teddy, you notice his commitment to the body. That straight shot to the body it is.
Well, that's because he's been talking to his banker. You know, body work is like going to the bank. You know, putting money in the bank. You get interest later on.
He's depositing a lot down there. Blocks that punch. The man's right hand scores well.
No need to be on the inside.
He scores well with the double jab. Good shot to the head with that right hand. There's the combo to the body. Headshot lands, was a hook. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Very accurate two-punch combo by Prince.
Looking good.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Prince is resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Prince. Blocks the headshot. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Prince. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Showing you some defense there with the block. Way to block there. Good double jab by Prince. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done Super two-punch combo by Prince. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Prince has got an eye that has a cut above it.
Finish with the hook.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Parries that punch away. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Good solid 1-2 by Prince. Prince is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Prince. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Prince. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the man. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good 1-2 by Prince. Prince is proving to be elusive. Look at that combination by Prince. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Scores well to the head with the right hand. And the round comes to an end.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round.
We got it.
So round number 4 is underway. Prince has been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before and the judges see it a different way, but he's been aggressive and he's been effective.
Now he ties up there. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, that.
Well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Nice jabs there by Prince. Right hand scores well that time. Halfway through round number 4. Good flush, straight left hand. Is doing really well on the outside. And his nose has started to bleed. Very good, steady double jab there. The man's not going to get away with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul, and that's a point deduction. staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good job on the two-punch combo by Prince.
Hands up, hands up.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Prince's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Deep breath for me.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Teddy, I think the fans sometimes don't appreciate it, but what he's doing right now on the outside is very smart.
Well, this is a sweet science, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's understanding where he needs to be, and he's controlling that dimension.
Halfway through this round here. The man's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Scored well with that straight left.
Hey, let's go.
Well-placed overhand right. Prince is not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Hook off the jab.
Well, that's yet another round that he won, and Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rests in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
You gotta let your hands go.
The start of the sixth round. Prince is going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it's worked to perfection. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Jab and a straight right by Prince. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice strike after catching one by the man. Halfway through round 6. Prince is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. The man's right hand working well well that time. He scored well.
Keep moving.
Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Keep your hands up.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand.
Keep those hands up. All right, let's do it. Back to the body.
Prince has landed a good, solid combination.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
The man's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe. You know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here. I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Prince. Nice job doubling up the jab by Prince. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Little head knocking with that right hand. And that's the end of round 7.
Hurt. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him.
As we begin round number 8 here, it's clear cut who's got the lead. He's been up since the opening bell on your scorecard, Teddy.
Well, look, I don't like to knock or in any way make fun of any fight. Anybody who can climb up those steps, get in the ring, they're a special person. But somebody needs to tell him it's okay to move your head once in a while.
Fine looking right hand by Prince. Prince is really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
That's a stinging right hand by Prince. The man's work in training camp is now paying off. You see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination.
Come on! There you go.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good 1-2 by Prince. Nice job there, hooking to the body. Oh, and he returned. The man's legs look shaky. He was hurt. I like that two-punch combo. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard.
Oh, come on, get on your feet.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Doubling up that jab, it serves him well to the body. Hits him in the mug with the right. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. And we come to the end of the round. Prince's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
A headshot blocked. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the man. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Prince. Seconds into the 9th round. Missed the body shot. Targeting that 1-2. How about that right hand by Prince? Well, he just... and banging away he goes, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
Get up, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work. Big shot comes crashing home. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. The man's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Prince has shocked himself just as much as I think he shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.
You know, you made a good point. Who would have ever thunk it?
Пипец.
Whoever would have thought of it?
421
His opponent never thought of it. He
попавший
got
удар
rolled to
против
sleep,
его
and
200
that's
всего
why
лишь.
he's sleeping on the canvas
Мощно.
in front of us right now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.